Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I hope that I'm live and there's no issues with the audio or the video. Great, guys. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so how are you guys? How is everybody? Please let me know. Good evening, everyone. How is everybody? Please let me know. How was your day, guys? Did you guys had a good day? Did you guys had a good day? Please let me know. Amazing. Great, great. Amazing, guys. Amazing, amazing. So, we have learned a bit about HTML. We have learned a bit about web development as well. I had given you guys a small assignment yesterday, if you guys remember. You guys remember that? Please let me know. I had given you guys a small assignment yesterday. Do you guys remember that? Please let me know. So what was the assignment, guys? What was the assignment? Could you guys remind me what was the assignment, guys? Could you guys remind me what was the assignment? Change the type of unordered list from bullet points to squares. Okay, that was the question. Thank you so much, Rudraksh Tripathi, for answering that. Okay, so I hope most of you have done it. Please let me know. I hope most of you have done it. You guys research a little bit about it. Please let me know. Did you guys research a little bit about it? Many of you guys are actually answering it as well. That's great. I'm able to see some of you have taken up the assignment seriously and worked upon it as well. That's really good to hear. Again, I'm extremely glad that you guys have done it. See, the point with programming is that you have to work on it on a daily basis. Okay, it is not something that okay once in a while you will be able to do it and you are just listening to me right over here live and that's all. It doesn't work like that. Okay, the more that you learn, the more that you practice, the better you would be at it. Okay, so always remember one thing, guys: practice as much as possible, guys. Okay, practice as much as possible. Good. So dual type is equals to square. Let us try that out, guys. I'll just go into my code itself. I think so. This was my code. I'll remove everything else right over here. Okay, so what we'll be doing right now is we'll be checking the answer that you guys are providing me. So I will be removing this. I'll be replacing it with a UL tag. Okay, I will replace it with a UL tag. I'll provide some li inside. Okay, ONIONS onions. Okay, that was the first. Then li pen. Okay, then next li, let us put it as boomer. And the last li, let us put it up as what should I put it up as? Lays. Okay, that was the last li. So change the type of UL. So this is the answer that you guys are providing me. So type is equals to, and we'll put it up as SQUARE square. Okay, that is what you guys are providing me with. So let us open this up on a new window. And as we are able to see, all our bullet points are now converted from a disk, okay, to a square itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Let me just open up the live chat on my mobile phone so that I'm actually able to see your answers as well. Okay, so this is the answer that you guys provided me with, and we have checked it as well, and it is working absolutely fine. There is no issues with it whatsoever. Okay, so are you guys able to see this and understand it? Please let me know, guys. Okay, today very few people have come up for the class. Is there some reason for it? Please let me know. Very few people have turned up for today's class, guys. Is there any reason for it? Please let me know that I'm not aware of or something like that. Yes, Javin Raj, they are from DevTown itself. Don't know, sir. Borrow gate is there of CS. That is the reason why most of the people are not there. Did you guys receive a message on all your WhatsApp groups related to today's class? Did you guys receive a message from on the WhatsApp groups related to today's class or not? Could you guys let me know? Okay, you guys received the message as well. Okay, maybe they are late or something. No issues. In the first 10 minutes itself, we will take out our attendance. So if they are late, they will miss out the attendance itself. That would be great. Okay, so let's move on from right over there itself. Okay, so what we'll be doing right now is that we'll be continuing from where we stopped yesterday. Okay, so yesterday we were at the mock-up of a website. We learned about mock-ups using Dribble. Okay, we learned about Figma as a tool. We learned about Behance as well. So right now what I'm going to do is we are going to do a very small, I'm going to give you guys a very small mock-up, and then we are going to change that mock-up into a website, guys. We are going to change that mock-up into a website by writing the HTML. Okay, by writing the HTML code, guys. So right over here, okay, right over here, this is our mock-up, guys. As you're able to see, this is just an image. Okay, this is not a website, this is just an image, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Just an image, guys. This is not a website. We want to convert, okay, we want to create a website that looks like this. Okay, we want to create a website that looks like this. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Great. So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to write the HTML code, whatever we have learned up till now, and something new as well. Of course, every day we need to learn something new. So what we are going to do is we are going to try to create this a website that looks something like this. Okay, that looks something like this, and using HTML, and it would be very easy, guys. I know that you guys are smart. You guys will easily be able to understand it as well. Okay. Okay, so shall we start with this, guys? Shall we start with this? Please let me know. Shall we start with this, guys? Please let me know. Great, amazing. So let's get started, guys. Let me open up the code sandbox and let me clear off everything from right over here. Let me increase the size so that you guys are able to see everything properly. Let me remove the code. Okay, don't require the code itself. We'll go back to our code picture itself. The first thing that we are able to see is list of highest paid jobs in 2021. Okay, list of highest paid jobs in 2021. It is big, it is bold, so evidently it is the h1 element. Okay, evidently it is the h1 element, guys. So what we are going to do is we are going to go back. Okay, we are going to go back and we are going to create an h1 element, as simple as that. An h1 element that contains a particular text, list of highest paid jobs in 2021. Okay, let's change it to 2023. The list of HIGHEST highest paid jobs in 2023, guys. As simple as that. Then we'll move on to the next particular line, guys. We'll move on to the next particular line. Okay, the next thing that we want to write, okay, the next thing that we want to write is, let us look at it. It is coming out to be, you're having by Shaurasana. Okay, by Shaurasana right over here. Okay, so this list of highest paid jobs in 2021 by Shaurasana looks exactly one half of the size of the h1 element. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Our by Shaurasana almost looks as if it is half the size of the h1 element. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. So we will be using the h3 element right over here. We will be using the h3 element. So again, we'll be going back. Instead of using the h1 element, we'll be using the h3 element right over here. And inside of this h3 element, we'll be writing by Shaurya Sinha and a hyphen in between as well, because it also had an hyphen. Again, we'll save this. We'll again go back to our screens. Okay, the by does not has any space right over here. We will save this, we'll go back to our website and we'll reload it. As you're able to see, we are able to see list of highest paid jobs in 2023 by Shorasana. But the difference between this by Shorasana and the by Shorasana that we are able to see right over here is that this by Shora is in italics right over here. This by Shora is in italics, right? So we want to convert it into italics itself. For that as well, we have, okay, for that as well, we have our code right over there, guys. That's the italics code. Do you guys know what is the italics code, guys? Please let me know. Do you guys know what is the italics code, guys? Please let me know. You guys know what is the italics code? You know italics, right? Bold, italics. You must have used it when you were working with Google Docs or something like that. Please let me know. You must have heard about it when you were working with Google Docs or something like that. Please let me know. Some of you must have heard about it, italics, or even if you have not heard about it, it is basically Italian people. No, it is not Italian people, guys. It's just italics itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so small things, guys. These small things are something that might be new for you. Okay, but don't worry, we will be easily able to learn it. Okay, nothing is very hard. Okay, just a second, guys. It is not working properly. Give me a second. Thing wrong. Okay. So right over here, as you're able to see, to convert this into italics, it's already a H3 element, right? It's already an H3 element. We want to convert it into italics as well. For that, just put an I right over here, an opening I, and a closing I tag right over here, guys. A closing I tag right over here. So whatever is present in between the I tags are now in italics as well. Okay, whatever is present in between the I tags are now in italics as well. It is already an H3 element. Okay, it is already an H3 element, as well as, okay, as well as it is in italics as well. So if I am saving this right over here, going back to my screen, reloading my page, as you're able to see, now it is an H3 element, but also it is italics. Okay, also it is italics, guys. So those who answered the question as I tag, they are all already correct. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we have already converted into italics as well. The next thing that we want to see is just a normal text itself, April 22 2021. Okay, April 22 2021, guys. This is also something that we have to do. Okay, so what we need to do right over here is that we'll be using the normal paragraph tag. Okay, we will be using the normal paragraph tag, guys. For using the normal paragraph tag, just inside of the after the H3 element, we'll put up the P tag. Okay, whatever we write inside of the P tag, that is called as the paragraph tag. Okay, whatever we write in the P tag, that will be showcased to us as a paragraph. Okay, that will be showcased to us as a paragraph itself. Okay, so right over here, P tags are usually used to write normal text. Okay, everything that we write on our website, we put it inside of tags itself. So directly writing our text, we usually use a paragraph tag by that. Okay, we usually use the paragraph tag by that. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we'll be writing the text that is today's date. Okay, let's have today's date right over here. What is today's date? Let me just refer it. 3rd Feb 2023. Okay, let's put up today's date. Okay, somebody's asking a particular question that the by is not in italics. Let us check. Okay, somebody is writing the by is not in italics. As you're able to see, the by is also in italics itself. The by is also in italics itself, guys, as you are able to see right over here. Okay, so 3rd Feb 2023, we have already put that as well. The next thing that we want to put is an image. Okay, the next thing that we want to insert in our website is an image, guys. The first thing that we need to do is get the image. Okay, that's the first thing that we need to do. So for that, we'll just do a Google image search of MDN logo. Okay, MDN logo, guys. Okay, so from here, we should be able to get our MDN logo. Let me try to find it, guys. This is the image that we want to use. Okay, this is very blurry. Let us try to find another image that is not that blurry but looks the exact same as well. Okay, I'm not able to find anything. We'll look here. Again, not able to find something. We'll take up that blurry image itself. We have no option. So we'll do one thing. We'll use this blurry image itself. No issues in that. I will just download this image. So to download the image, you just have to do a right click. Okay, you the by is not in italics in your question paper. Okay, let me just check. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry for that, guys. Somebody correctly pointed it out that inside of our picture, the by that we are the by that we are having is not in italics. Okay, that's a good find, guys. I'm so sorry for that. Only Shorasana is in italics, guys. Only Shorasana is in italics. So we need to put our I tag for just covering up Shorasana and nothing else. Okay, so we'll go back to our code. We'll rechange our code, guys. Amazing that you guys were able to find it out. Even I was not able to see it. We'll remove the opening I tag from before by and we'll put it up after by itself. So only Shaurya Sinha is present in between the opening and the closing I tags. So we'll save this right away here. Okay, now one of my cats is also there in my room. Now I need to take care of it. But no issues. So right over here, we'll save it. Okay, we will go back to our website. Okay, we will go back to our website itself. Let's try to go back. So we have saved it right over here. Let's go back to our website. Let's reload the page. Now everything should be working absolutely fine. Okay, everything is working absolutely fine. We are having the by tag as in normal and just Shorasana as italics. Okay, just Shorasana in italics, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to download the MDN logo. Okay, so right click and then save image as. Okay, right click and then save image as. Why we write date in paragraph but not in H6? Because H6 is still bold, date is not bold. Okay, H6 is still bold, date is not bold, guys. Okay, so we're going to save it inside of the desktop itself. Let's save it inside of the desktop. Once we have saved it, I've already saved that image early on itself, so I'm just going to use that image once again. I will be going back to my Explorer. I will be going back to my Explorer itself. Inside the Explorer, I'm going to upload my image right over here. Okay, I'm going to upload my image right over here, guys. So are you guys able to see this upload button? Okay, inside of files, you'll be able to see this arrow that is pointing towards upwards. Okay, the arrow is pointing upwards, guys. Okay, so that is the button that I will be clicking to upload my files. Okay, that is the button that I will be clicking to upload my files, guys. Okay, so I can click over here and I'm going to select my image from here, guys, so logo, and I'm going to open this up. So as you are able to see, I've uploaded my image logo.png, guys. Okay, logo.png, as you are able to see, I've uploaded my image and I'm going to use it. Now I need to insert an image after the paragraph tag. Okay, I want to insert my image or after the paragraph tag. For that, we have another tag in HTML called as the image tag. For that, we are having another tag inside of HTML called as the image tag, guys. You just have to write img image. Okay, and it takes in two attributes. Okay, as you're able to see, there are two attributes for the image tag, the src attribute and the alt attribute. Okay, there are two images that you are able to see right over here, right, guys? Please let me know the src attribute and the alt attribute right over here. Src basically means we'll take one attribute at a time. Okay, src attribute basically means source. Okay, src attribute basically means source, guys. Okay, so inside of the source, we are going to place the image, path to the image, guys. Okay, path to the image. Okay, that is dot slash, okay, or directly dot slash image dot png. Okay, sorry, logo dot png. I'm so sorry. Dot slash logo dot png, guys. Okay, let us just click it. It is opening up. So what is the meaning of, so first of all, what is SRC? Okay, SRC basically means source. What is the path? Okay, what is the source from where you want to get the image? Okay, what is the source from where you want to get the image from? That is the meaning of this SRC. Now we know that inside of the same folder as index.html, inside of the same folder as index.html, we are having our logo.png. Are you guys able to see this? We are having our inside of the same folder as index.html, we are having the logo.png as well. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. I'm going to answer all your questions, guys. First, try to understand what I'm saying. Okay, so they are both in the same folder itself. They're not in different folders. For that, I'm writing right over here dot. That means inside of the same folder. the current folder inside of which index.html is present. That is the files folder. Inside of the files folder wherein index.html is present. Okay, so this dot basically means the same folder as of index.html. Okay, whatever folder index.html is present in the same folder, that is the meaning of dot. Then forward slash, dot forward slash basically means inside of that particular folder. Okay, first we are selecting the folder. Which folder do you want to enter? Okay, the dot basically means the same folder as of index.html. Wherever index.html is present, we want to see this exact same folder. The forward slash basically means inside of that particular folder. Inside of that particular folder itself. And inside of that particular folder is our logo.png that is present. Logo.png that is present, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Great. Then ALT, the next attribute is ALT, guys. ALT basically means alternate text. Okay, ALT basically means alternate text. That if, for example, there's a blind person coming to your website. Okay, not everybody has eyes, right? A blind person is coming to your website. He will be utilizing a screen reader which will read out the entire website for him. Now the screen reader is not able to understand an image. Okay, it is not that capable to understand an image itself. So to make sure that the screen reader is able to understand that what is the image of, you give an alternate text itself. For example, MDN logo. Okay, so when the screen reader comes to the image, instead of saying that, okay, I don't know what this image is, it will be reading out this alternate text, that is the MDN logo. The second particular part of this alternate text is not always your internet is working fast. Okay, I know we have 4G, 5G, and a lot of different things, but not always our internet is working very fast, right? So what will happen at that point of time is that the logo won't, so the image won't come up to your screens because the internet is not working fast. So the image won't get loaded up to your screen. So instead of that image, your alternate text will be shown. Instead of that image, because the image is not able to load up, due to that particular reason, your alternate text will then show up. Okay, that okay, the image is not loading up, but this is the image of the MDN logo. That is the use of the alternate text, guys. Okay, so we are going to save this. We are going to go back to our website, reload the page. As you're able to see, we are able to see our image as well on our screen. We're able to see our image as well on our screen, guys. Now, this is one of the methods of inserting an image. It's not the only method of inserting the image. Another method of inserting the image is, instead of getting that, okay, you guys can actually take up the copy of the image as well. Okay, just right click on an image. Okay, right click on an image itself. Click on copy image address, guys. Okay, click on copy image address. Okay, are you guys able to see this? Not copy image address, guys. Okay, right click on the image, any image throughout the entire internet. Okay, right click on it, click on copy image address and paste that inside of the src. Okay, inside of the src, you can directly paste this copy image address itself. Okay, I think so this should work. I hope so this will work. Okay, so we'll go back to our website, we'll reload our page. As you're able to see, we have not downloaded the image, we have not uploaded the image, we haven't done anything right over here, but still our image is on our screen, guys. Still our image is on our screen. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Good. Now, many of you guys will be asking, sir, this is a huge image. We want to change the height and the width of the image itself. Now, please try to understand this, that yes, you can change the height and width of an image via just HTML. Okay, you guys can change the height and the width of an image just via HTML, but that is not the use of HTML. Okay, or if you are a very shitty developer, okay, if you are a very shitty developer, only then you will be using HTML to change the height and width of an image. Otherwise, because it's a height and width, it's a styling attribute, you have to use CSS. As a good developer will always use CSS to change these styling attributes. If you want to change height and width of an image, you have to use CSS right over there. You can use HTML, but only a shitty developer would do that. Let us take up an example. Okay, you guys won't believe me, so let's take up an example. Let's see Instagram.com. Okay, Instagram.com has a lot of images, right, guys? Instagram.com has a lot of images. Please let me know. Right, Instagram has a lot of images. You guys must be using Instagram at all times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download a particular like extension, a Chrome extension called as web developer. Okay, web developer Chrome extension. So this is what I'm searching right over here, guys. Web developer Chrome extension, guys. It's a Chrome extension simply. So I'm going to click on the very first link, guys. I'm going to click on the very first link, and from there I'm going to add it to my browser. So I've already installed it to my browser itself, so you guys can also do that. Now I'm going to go to my Instagram. Okay, now I'm going to go to my Instagram, guys. So this is Instagram for DevTown's profile. You guys can definitely join us right over here as well. Let me go to my profile, and I try to make sure that something interesting is always there, so you guys can definitely have a laugh or something like that looking at these reels that we have made for you. But yeah, like I said, guys, this is the Instagram account. A lot of images are there, right? A lot of images are there. Now I'm going to open up my Chrome extensions. I'm going to use the web developer Chrome extension. Okay, and then I'm going to disable the CSS. Okay, I'm going to disable all the CSS from my website. Okay, disable all styles. So CSS won't be working. You will be able to see only JavaScript and HTML code. That's it. Only JavaScript and HTML code. So as soon as I'm disabling CSS, as you're able to see, the posts that were there, okay, the posts that you were able to see the size of the post. Okay, just see the size of the post, guys. How huge is this post? Okay, how huge is this post, guys? Okay, this is not small, right? This is not small, this is huge. So you never use just HTML to change the size of an image. You always use CSS to change the size of the image itself. Okay, you always use just CSS to the size to change the size of the image. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So big companies as well. So if you thought that I'm kidding or something like that, it's not the case. Even big companies as well always uses CSS to change the size of images. Okay, because that is a styling attribute. That is the reason why CSS was created, guys. Okay, CSS was created for that particular reason itself. Always remember this, guys. Always remember this. I'm so sorry. Okay, so now that we have understood that as well, let us get back to our coding. We have understood how we can use image address to do that. We'll save it right over here. We'll go back to our screen. We'll check it if it is in norms with the thing that we wanted to create. So it is looking good. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do, guys, let us look at the next thing. Okay, next thing we want to do is again some text. Okay, that is, this is the list of highest paid jobs in the IT field in 2022. Okay, so that is again like a paragraph tag itself. So we'll just put a paragraph tag right over here. So now, guys, one question I wanted you guys to ask, but you guys are not asking that question itself. I thought somebody up till now must have asked that question. So I will ask the question to you guys. I'm so sorry. Up till now, whatever tags that we have used, there's always an opening tag and a closing tag. Always an opening tag and a closing tag. Always an opening tag and a closing tag. Where is my closing tag in the image tag that I'm using? Where is my image closing tag? Okay, what is happening right over here? So you guys didn't ask this question, so I am asking this question on behalf of you. So what is happening right now is that you are so why do you use opening and a closing tag? Just understand this. Why do you want an opening and a closing tag? Whenever you want some text, some content to be there in between them, that needs to be altered, right? In the h1 element, you want to make something big and bold, so that something needs to be there. That is the reason why you have a opening and a closing tag. In the paragraph tag, something you want to convert it into a paragraph. That is the reason why you want an opening and a closing tag. In an image, there is no text, there is no content. The image source as well is an attribute itself. So you don't want an opening and a closing tag itself. For these reasons, you have something called as the self-closing tag. You have something called as the self-closing tag, guys. That closes itself. And that is what you are able to see right over here as well, guys. Okay, so this is called as a self-closing tag. How to identify a self-closing tag? There's no pairing, there's no opening closing tag. And the self-closing tag has a forward slash at the end. Okay, it has a forward slash at the end, guys. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we want to create a paragraph tag, and we want to say this is the list of highest paid jobs in the IT field. This is the list of the GHEST highest paid jobs in IT in 2023. We're going to save it. We're going to go back to our website, reload our page. We will be able to see our text right over here. Okay, we need a full stop at the end as well. So we'll put the full stop. Okay, put the full stop at the end, guys. Not able to see this, so I will have to follow full stop. Let us increase the size. We'll go down once again. Okay, we'll go down once again, guys, and then we'll be writing our last line of code. Let us look at the last line of code. Data analyst, full stack web developer, and software engineer. That is an unordered list, right, guys? So we need to create an unordered list, and we will be having the first li element as data analyst. Okay, we having our data analyst. Okay, I'm writing analyst. Okay, that's fucked up. Then I'm going to have another li tag that will be my full stack web developer developer. We will be having another li tag that will be here. This li tag will be your data analyst, full stack web developer, and your software engineer. Be saving this. We will be moving on our website, reloading our page. Okay, and as you're able to see right over here, guys, we have recreated our entire image as a website. Now this is a website, guys. This was your image and this is your website. Okay, are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Somebody's asking what is this UL and LI tag. Dude, were you not there in yesterday's class? We have already done that. Good. Okay, so once we have done this, the next particular topic that we need to learn is our very easy topic, guys. Very easy topic, that is CSS, guys. Are you guys ready to learn the CSS as a topic, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys ready to learn CSS as a topic, guys? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys ready to learn CSS as a topic? Please let me know. So CSS, what is CSS, guys? Do you guys remember on the very first day we talked about CSS? How do you describe CSS, guys? Could you guys let me know? How do you guys describe CSS, guys? So HTML is like the skeleton of our website, right? What is CSS, guys? What is CSS? What is CSS, guys? Could you guys let me know? What is CSS, guys? Could you guys let me know? What is CSS, guys? Could you guys let me know? Makeup of the entire website, guys. Makeup of the entire website. Great. Okay, we have already discussed it. Okay, the skin, the appearance, the guns, the katanas the Deadpool was wearing. Okay, it's a presentation on how you want your website to look like. Now I'm going to provide the attendance link in the live chat, guys. You have the first attendance link for today. I will just provide it as A. Okay, you have 5 minutes to fill out the attendance, guys. 5 minutes to fill out the attendance. Okay, just 5 minutes, guys. So I will be closing the attendance link exactly at 8:10. I will be closing the attendance link exactly at 8:10. Please keep the door open. I need the internet. I'll be closing the first attendance link exactly at 8:10, guys. You have 5 minutes to fill out the attendance. I'll be providing the attendance link only for 1 minute. After that, I will not be providing the attendance link. Okay? I'll be providing the attendance link only for 1 minute. Then I will not be providing the attendance link, guys. The attendance link is there in the live chat, guys. I will be providing the attendance link just for 1 minute. Then I will not be providing the attendance link at all. Okay, I have 30 more seconds that I will be providing the attendance link for. I have 30 more seconds that I will be providing the attendance link for, guys. After that, I will not be. So attendance, people have started filling it up as well. 20 more seconds, guys. After that, I will not be providing the attendance link. 20 more seconds. And after that, I will not be providing the attendance link, guys. There are 2 attendance today. Okay, there are 2 attendance link is open. As you're able to see, 116 people have already filled up the attendance. 116 people have already filled up the attendance, guys. Attendance link is working absolutely fine. There's never a time when the attendance link is not working. Okay, now I will not be providing the attendance link, guys. I will not be providing the attendance link anymore. Okay, those have already provided the attendance link for almost a minute. The attendance link will be closed in 4 minutes, guys. Attendance link will be closed in 4 minutes. Okay, attendance link will be closed in 4 minutes, guys. Attendance link will be closed in 4 minutes. Ritvik Reddy, we are learning only those portions of HTML that is required for our projects. If anything more is required for the project itself, I will be explaining that to you guys as well. Do not worry about it. Okay, great. So the PDF, okay, I will be telling you guys, I have uploaded the PDF. Where you can find the PDF, I will be telling you guys today after the class is over. Okay, do not worry about it. Okay, great guys, awesome. And please guys, just remember, what is attendance? We don't know. Okay, don't forget about that. What is attendance? We don't know. What is attendance? We don't know, guys. After 3 minutes, the attendance link will be closed. Okay. After 3 minutes, the attendance link will be closed, guys. Sir, yesterday I made a mistake in my name, but the email was the same, so I'm eligible for the certificate. See, don't worry if the name has a problem. Do not worry. Just make sure that from the rest of the classes, the name put it properly. Okay, the email needs to be the same. Okay, just in 2 minutes we'll be starting our CSS, guys. In 2 minutes we'll be starting our CSS. Maybe I'll be taking the second attendance immediately after that. I don't know. So when will the campus ambassador training begin from DevTown? Surya Teja, within the next 2 days, your campus ambassador training will be beginning. Okay, within the next 2 days, you don't have to worry about it. The link always works, guys. The link always works. There's never a case when the link is not working. Just reload the page. People are not dumb. Okay, people are not dumb. 2,300 people have already filled up their attendance. They're not dumb. They have already filled up their attendance itself. Just reload the page itself. So how can I join for JavaScript React.js bootcamp? Sure. I'll be providing you guys the registration link. You guys can register yourself for that particular bootcamp itself. Okay. Why are we not using form tag in HTML? Because we don't have any use for it up till now. That is the reason why. So we will do our project on the last day. Yes, yes, we will. Why HTML has been completed this much faster? You didn't explain us about other tags. Yana, again, I'm explaining to you guys, we need to focus upon our project. We only have 7 days. Okay, we only have 7 days itself. So whatever is required for the project, just the basics I'm explaining to you guys right now. Once we reach the projects, whatever new things will be right over there, I'll be teaching you guys at that point of time itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So why not using VS Code? I've already answered that, Ganesh, on the very first day. Okay, you should be there in the first day. You would be knowing that. Okay. Uh, when React.js bootcamp is starting, React.js bootcamp will be starting when this bootcamp ends. Okay, so whenever this bootcamp is ending, so it will be starting at that point of time. That is from 8th, if I'm not wrong, 8th of February itself. So the attendance link will now be closed, guys. The attendance link will now be closed. Okay, the attendance link is now closed, guys. Okay, no more attendance for anybody. Okay, so the attendance link has been closed as of this particular point of time. So let's get started with CSS, guys. Let's get started with CSS. Okay, so CSS or cascading style sheets is used to add styling to your website, guys. It's used to add styling to your website. So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to just have an h1 element on our screen, nothing else, just an h1 element. Everything else will be removing it from our screen, guys. So just keep an h1 element. This is how our website looks like. Okay, this is how our website looks like right now. Now I want to change the color of this h1 element. I don't want it to be black, I want it to be red. Okay, I want the color of my h1 element to be red, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand it? I want to just very simple. I want to change the color of this HTML text to red in color. As simple as that, guys. So what I will be doing? So there are multiple things that I can do actually. There are multiple things I can do. The first thing that I can do is I can come to the h1 element. Okay, I can come to the h1 element and add an attribute right over here. I will add an attribute called as style style. Okay, I'm going to add an attribute called as style, and I'm going to write color. Okay, color is red. Okay, color is red, guys. As simple as that. So I'm just adding a attribute called as style. Okay, and I'm just saying that the color of the styling that I'm applying right over here. Okay, the styling that I want to apply right over here is color should be red in color. Okay, the color of this particular text should be red in color, guys. We will understand about the code in a few minutes. Okay, you don't have to worry. Okay, we will be understanding the code in a few minutes. You don't have to worry about it. So if you are going back to our website, reloading our page, as you are able to see, the color of our text became red. The color of our text became red, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. So what is happening right over here is that this code that you have written right over here, this code that you've written right over here, color should be red. For this h1 element is called as your style of your website, or your, not your CSS, but your style. It's called as the inline CSS, guys. It is usually referred to as the inline CSS. There are three different kinds of CSS. We're going to learn all the three kinds of CSS itself, which one to use, when to use, which one not to use as well, but we'll be learning all of them. Okay, so first let's try to understand the code, guys. The first thing that we need to do is understand the code. Now usually your CSS code is the largest code of your entire website. Okay, you have to write many lines of code, guys. Okay, if you're writing 10,000 lines of code in HTML, usually your CSS code would be more than like 50,000 or 60,000 lines of code. The CSS is a very important part of your code that you need to understand. Okay, so right over here, CSS code has these parts to it. Okay, we need to understand it. This is a small CSS code that I've written on your screen, guys. Okay, this is a small CSS code that I've written on your screen. It has three parts to it, guys. It has three parts to it. Okay, as you're able to see right over here, the first particular part, the first and the most important part is called as the entire code block. Okay, so if you go upstairs, okay, this is an example of a CSS code that you're able to see on your screen. This is an example of a CSS code that you are able to see, a file containing CSS code inside of it. Are you guys able to see these parts of the code? Are you guys able to see these parts of the code, guys? Could you guys let me know? So this code, I can divide it into these small boxes. Okay, this code that I'm able to see right over here, I'm able to divide it into these small boxes, guys. Okay, each of these boxes is called as your rule set. Now these are some technical terms, guys. There's no understanding about it. You have to remember it. You have to memorize it. You're not going to refer to a block of CSS code. You are going to say that it's a rule set. Okay, it's the name. Just like you, there's no understanding about why my name is Shaurya. It's just Shaurya. You have to call me by that name itself. Similarly, a small block of code is called as your rule set, guys. So these block of code that you are able to see right over here, all these block of codes are called as a CSS rule set. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand? Now, please, guys, if you don't know this, remember this. In an interview, you can't say a block of CSS code. You have to use these technical terms, guys. Remember these. Now, inside of a rule set, there are two parts. Okay, inside of every rule set, there are two parts, guys. The selector and the declaration block. Okay, the selector and the declaration block. The selector basically selects which HTML tag do you want to apply the changes to. Do you want to apply styling to? So you want to apply the styling to your head, you want to apply the styling to your wrists, you want to apply styling to your fingers, you want to apply styling to your face. Okay, where do you want to apply the stylings to? Which HTML tag do you want to apply the styling to? So right over here, I want to apply the styling to the div tag. I want to apply the styling to the div tag, guys. Right over here, I want to apply the styling to the declaration block. I want to apply the styling to the declaration block, guys. Okay, so sorry, I want to apply the styling to the div tag. Okay. Now, what styles do I want to apply? Okay. What styles do I want to apply, guys? I want to apply the style that is text align is right. Okay. So whatever is written inside of this declaration block, whatever is written inside of this declaration block right over here, that is called as your stylings that you want to apply. That is called as the stylings that you want to apply, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Selectors selects which the element do you want to apply, which tag do you want to apply the styles to, and declaration block contains all the different stylings that you want to apply to. So right over here, when we were writing our code, this is called as just a declaration block. This is just a declaration block, guys. Okay, this is just a declaration block. There's nothing to understand about a rule set. A small block of code of CSS is called as a rule set. Okay, it's just there's nothing to understand about it. I don't know why you are not able to understand it, because there's nothing to understand right over there, guys. Okay, so this is called as an inline CSS, guys, wherein there's no selector, there's no rule set, but because I'm writing this code inside, I'm applying the style inside of the HTML code as well. I mean, applying these changes. So my styling, my declaration block, that is color should be red in color. Okay, color should be red in color. This I'm applying it, okay, directly inside of a h1 element itself, directly inside of the h1 element itself. So this is the selector right over here, and this is the declaration block that I'm applying my CSS to. Okay, this is called as your inline CSS, guys. This is called as your inline CSS. Why inline? Because it is in the same line as your HTML code. Is it the same line of your HTML code, guys? The second type of CSS is called as your internal CSS. Second type of CSS is called as your internal CSS, guys. So please try to understand this, that CSS is just information. Okay, some information that what kind of style should I apply to this particular tag. It's just an information about the tag itself. It's a type of metadata, guys. Okay, please try to understand this, that is a type of metadata, because it is just an information of what type of style should I apply to a particular element itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So what we're going to do is we are going to create something called as internal CSS. This was your inline CSS. Now we are going to write internal CSS. For that, you just have to create a style. Okay, you have to create a style tag itself, and you have to write your CSS inside of the style tag. Write your CSS inside of this style tag, guys. Okay, so I will create another element. Okay, I will create another element, guys. This element will call it as the h3 element. We will create an h3 element, guys. Create the h3 end element as well. I will be writing this is internal CSS. We'll write this as this is inline CSS. This is inline CSS. We are going to select the h3 element, guys. Okay, so the selector, first comes the selector, guys. So you're going to select the h3 element. Okay, inside the h3 element. Okay, so first we have given the selector, guys, h3, that is the element that we want to select. Inside that particular element, we want to apply the changes. Color should be let's assume green. Okay, color is green in color. As simple as that, guys. Color is green in color itself. So I will save this. Okay, I'll go back to my screen. As you are able to see, we are having an h3 element that is now green in color. Okay, we are having an h3 element that is green in color. That is your internal CSS, guys. Why internal CSS? Okay, why internal CSS? Because it is in the internal, it is in the same file as your HTML code. Okay, inline CSS in the same line as your HTML code. Okay, inline CSS is in the same line as your HTML code, whereas your internal CSS is in the same file as your HTML code. Internal CSS is in the same file as your CSS code, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Great. The third type of CSS is your external CSS. Okay, the third type of your CSS is called as your external CSS, guys. Now, what is this external CSS? So what we are going to do is we are going to create a new file. Okay, we are going to create a new file. So open up your Explorer. Inside of this file section, there is a file-like structure on the top right, guys, called as new file. The file-like structure on the top right, guys, that is the new file, guys. We will be clicking on this. Okay, we'll be clicking on this. We'll be creating a new file called as your style.css, guys. style, style.css. You can name it as anything. You can name it as shaurya.css. You can name it as nikita.css. You can name it as goku.css as well. Anything. Right now, by default, we name it as style.css. Now, just like you're having an index.html, just like it's an HTML file which contains HTML code, this is a CSS file which will contain a CSS code itself, which will create a CSS code itself. So we will write our CSS code inside of it. Okay, we'll first of all create an h2 element right over here. Okay, we'll create an h2 element right over here. Okay, inside of this, we'll write it. This is external CSS. Okay, and we'll be saving it. We're going to our style.css. We'll be selecting the h2 element. Okay, we'll be selecting the h2 element, guys. And from that, we are going to change the color. Which color should I apply, guys? Which color should I apply? Please do let me know. Blue, should we apply blue color, guys? Should we apply blue color? Please do let me know, guys. Which color should we apply? Blue color, right? We'll be applying the blue color itself. And we'll be saving it. But we didn't go back to our website. When we go back to our website and reload the page, our external CSS is still black in color. Our external CSS is still black in color, guys. Why is that the case? Could you guys let me know? Can you guys think about it? Even if it's wrong, it's fine. Okay, you don't need to be correct. We will be learning out the correct answer anyhow. But if you guys think about it, why are we not getting blue color? Why are we getting black color right over here? Could you guys let me know? Why are we getting black color right over here, guys? Because when we are loading a website itself, only the HTML comes out. Okay, only the HTML file is read by your browser. Even though the CSS file is present out there, only the HTML file is actually read by your browser, guys. So what happens right over here is that the CSS file, we need to tell HTML that this CSS file actually exists. We need to tell HTML that this CSS file actually exists. So we have to link the CSS file to our HTML file. We have to link the CSS file to our HTML file, guys. So what we're going to do is we are going to write link, okay, and we are going to link a CSS file, guys. We are going to link a CSS file, okay. So as you're able to see, we are going to link the href.style.css right over here, okay. And so this link attribute takes in two attributes, guys. So this link tag takes in two attributes, guys. REL, that means what is the relationship between the HTML file and the file that you're tagging, okay. What is that you are linking? What is the relationship between the HTML file and the file that you are linking right over there? The relationship is that the file that we are linking, that is style.css, is the style sheet of index.html. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. The relationship between the index.html and the style.css is that style.css is the style sheet of index.html. That is the relationship. REL basically means relationship, guys. And href basically is the same thing from the anchor tag. That is a reference to the file that you want to link. That is your ./style.css, because again they are present in the same folder. Okay, and we want to get into that folder and get the style.css file itself. So we have already learned about it. So we'll be saving this right over here, guys. We'll be saving this right over here. We'll be going to our website. Why /? We have already studied it, Shetty, in today's class itself. If your memory is so bad, start writing things down. We have studied it in this particular class itself. What is the meaning of /? Okay. Guys, if somebody was present when I was teaching what is /, could you guys help them out in the live chat that why is this / and what is the meaning of /, guys? Could you guys help them in the live chat? Please do let me know. So if I'm reloading this particular page itself, as you're able to see, now our h2 tag is also coming up as blue in color. Okay, it is coming up as blue in color, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for helping them out. Okay, many of you guys have answered the question. It's great to see that some guys are actually paying attention to what I'm teaching. That's good. Okay, so these are the three things, guys: the internal, inline, and external CSS. Okay, these are the three types of CSS that are there. Now, please remember one thing, guys. You never, ever, 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 ever use inline and internal CSS. As a good developer, as a developer that you are going out for placements, you are applying for jobs, you need not just know how to code, but actually code good quality code as well. In that particular case, make sure you are never using inline and internal CSS. Okay, you are never just like never using inline and internal CSS. Now, why is that the case? Now, the question would be there, right? Like, you have taught us this. You say that this exists. Why should I not use it? Okay, who are you to say we should not use it? Okay, see, try to understand it. Once again, I'm trying to make you guys understand that CSS was created for styling. Okay, now there are two type of developers. Once again, one is an organized developer. Everything is organized. Everything is at its own position. You know where to go to find some shit. Okay, you want to find a particular styling. You know where to find it. Okay, you want to find HTML flaws. You know where to find it. Okay, that is an organized developer. Okay, you're having one file just for CSS, one file just for HTML. You don't intermix each other. Okay, you are not changing the height and width of an image using HTML. You're actually writing the CSS code to change it. You are making sure that everything is very organized right over there. And the second one is like everything works. Okay, there's no problem with that, but nothing is organized. Everything is haywire right over here and there. Okay, so to make sure that everything works according to so why do we use the style tag in head, not in body? Just right now, while I was explaining it, I told you guys that CSS is a meta tag. Okay, it's a metadata itself. It's just information about what type of structure do you want, what styling that you want. It's just information about it, information about your already existing data, that is your HTML. So it's a metadata itself. That is the reason why it stays inside of your head tag. That's the reason why it stays inside of your head tag itself. Okay. Ooh, uh, I'm tired. Once again, I will explain it. So that is the reason why we keep CSS, all our CSS code in one file and all our HTML code in the other file. Okay. So for example, if you're writing inline CSS, okay, if you're writing inline CSS itself, so every line of HTML code has CSS inside of it. Every line of CSS code has HTML has CSS inside of it. So everything is very like everything is just spread across the entire website. Okay, you are not getting anything. Okay, that is the reason why you never use inline CSS, because your HTML and your CSS code are intertwined with each other and you don't want that. No organization whatsoever. Okay, why don't we use your internal CSS? Although in internal CSS, the CSS is together itself, it is organized. Okay, your CSS is together, your HTML is together. Why not internal CSS? Because your this index.html file is getting bigger and bigger. Okay, you're having all your CSS code, all your HTML code in just one file. Your file size is becoming very big. Your file size is becoming very big, guys. That is the reason why we never use inline or internal CSS. We always prefer to use external CSS, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. It also does not look good. Okay, so again, one more point, some good point, guys. It does not look good as well. Okay, no choosing that. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is that we are going to remove our internal CSS. We are going to remove our inline CSS as well. We are just going to keep our internal CSS. That's it. I'm going to save it. Okay, I will go back to our website, reload our page. So we are having only our external CSS that is there. Okay, so we'll remove our internal CSS, just the external CSS right over here. So are you guys able to understand the three? See, why I've taught you guys is you should know how to insert CSS into your code. Okay, this is a question that is asked. What are the three ways of inserting CSS code into your HTML code? Okay, and which one to use, why to use that? Okay, this is a very important question. So always remember this. Okay, try to remember this, guys. Okay, as much as possible. I'm expecting that much from you guys. Okay, do not. So you're going into an interview and these type of questions are being asked, then please not cut my nose. Okay, it shouldn't be told to me that what are you teaching these guys? They don't know the basics as well. Okay, so nevertheless, let's move on to the next particular topic itself. The next particular topic is so this is shit. Okay, okay, so now many of you guys were asking, so what about if we had three H1 tags? Okay, what about 100 H1 tags itself? Which tag will get covered, guys? Which tag will get colored? Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Why not? Okay, let's assume we are having two H2 tags, guys. Okay, let's assume we have three H2 tags. Okay, and this is external CSS uh, part 1. This is external CSS part 2. This is external CSS part 3. Okay, so these are three lines of code, guys. Exact same code. H2 element, H2 element, H2 element. The only difference is that you are having right over here part 1, part 2, and part 3. Only the content is getting changed. Okay, only the content is getting changed, guys. So if I'm running this particular line of code, I'm having the style.css h2, select h2 and change the color to blue. Which h2 will have its color change, guys? Let us take a campaign. Okay, let us do a polling itself. Which h2 will get its color change, guys? 1, 2 or 3? Okay, so let us do a campaign, guys. I will do a poll. Okay, which h2 which h2 will change its color? Okay, 1, 2, 3 or all? Ask your community. Okay, so I'm asking you a very simple question, guys. Okay, which particular h2 will change its colors, guys? 1, 2, 3 or all, guys? 1, 2, 3 or all? Okay, 1, 2, 3 or all, guys? Okay, there are 2,500 people live with us. I want to see 2,500 answers as well. Okay, I want to see 2,500 answers as well, guys. Okay, even if it's wrong, it's fine. I'm not going to scold you, right? I'm not going to scold you. Okay, I'm just going to make you guys understand a new topic. Even if it's wrong, just try to answer the question, guys. Even if it's wrong, guys, do not worry. Do not hesitate itself. Answer the question, guys. There are 2,500 people out live with us right now. I want to see 2,500 answers as well, guys. I want to see 2,500 answers. I know you guys will be able to help me out with this. I know you guys will be able to help me out with this, guys. What will be the answer, guys? What will be the answer? Okay, 1,000 more people are still left to answer the questions. Okay, I'm going to take out the email from all of these and I'm going to set your attendance on the basis of this itself. Okay, everybody answer the question, guys. Everybody answer the question. Okay, I'm going to take your attendance on this particular basis. If you're not answering the question, I'm just going to assume that you guys are not paying attention itself. I'm not going to provide you guys with the attendance for today. Okay, all the people in the live chat should answer the question using the live polling itself. Okay, 1,800 people have already answered. 700 people, do it fast. Even if you're wrong as well, do not worry about it. Do not think somebody's seeing this. Nobody's seeing this. Okay, who is answering right, who is answering wrong? I'm not even taught you guys this as well. So do not hesitate. Okay, whatever you feel like should be the right answer, write it down right over there, guys. Write it down right over there. Okay. So almost 2,100 people have already voted. The average numbers are not changing. 74% of the people have said all. Okay, 10% of the people have said 1, 11% have said 2, 5% have said 3. Okay, so the answer to this particular question is of course 73%. Okay, the answer is all itself. All of them will get changed because what is happening right now, guys? What is happening? Let me close the thing itself. Let me end the poll. Okay, let me end the poll. So right over here, as you're able to see, where is my code? Right over here. So as you're able to see right over here, what you're doing is you're selecting the H2 tag. Okay, you're selecting the H2 tag. There is no difference between all these three H2 tags, guys. There's no difference between them. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's no difference between them, guys. All of them are the exact same. So all the H2 tag throughout your entire website will change its color to blue. So if you're going to your website and reloading your page, all the three H2 tags will change its color to blue, guys. But I don't want that. I want only one of those H2 tag to change its colors. Well, let's assume that I just want two of those H2 tags to change its colors, guys. Okay, to change its colors. So I don't want part 2. I want part 2 to be black. I want part 1 and part 3 to be blue in color, guys. Okay, so for that, what you can do is you can use something called as classes and IDs. Where have you heard the word classes in your daily life, guys? Can you guys let me know? I know, you guys have heard about the term classes. Okay, just the English word class, where you have learned about it in your daily life. Okay, before you went to college, before you learned about programming, where have you learned about this term class in your daily life, guys? Classroom, right? School classroom, college classroom, classroom assassination classroom. Okay, any other anime if you guys know, then please do let me know. But classroom. Okay. So classroom is a particular thing that you guys have already heard. Okay, you guys also know about roll numbers, right? You guys also know about roll numbers that would usually refer to as college IDs, okay, school ID or your roll number itself. So let us use that to understand what is classes and ID in programming. Again, really very simple. Again, I'm guaranteeing to you guys that everybody would be able to understand it if you listen to me carefully. Okay, so try to understand this. Okay, so everybody was in school at some particular point of time or the other. Now there are two types of people in every single school, guys. Okay, two types of people in every single school. One, who love the annual day function. Two, who hate the annual day function, guys. So I was among those people who didn't used to like the annual day function due to various reasons. I did like to wear that red colored dhoti and go and dance in front of 1,000 people. Like, why do you want me to do that? But everybody used to enjoy their like annual day function itself. Okay, so let's do that, guys. Let's do that. Let's consider that DevTown has opened up a school and we all are part of DevTown school itself. And I am the president. Okay, I'm the principal itself. So let's assume you guys are the part of DevTown school, and because I hated your annual day function so much that I wanted others to perform for me in annual day. So let's assume this is our school, guys. Okay, this is our school. Now the school will be divided into sections. Okay, it will be divided into classes itself. The first class is class 1. Okay, let's assume this is class 1, guys. Okay, then this is class 2. Okay, this is class 3. This is class 4, guys. This is class 4. Every class has 5 students. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, guys. Every class has 5 students inside of it, right? Now, if I say that class 1 and class 3, okay, so let's assume that, let's say that class 1 will be wearing red color clothes, okay? So all these students that are having the class as 1 will be wearing red color clothes, right, guys? All the students having present in the class 1 will be wearing red color clothes. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. I know, guys, my drawing is like Picasso, because Picasso also couldn't draw straight lines. Similar to that, I'm also not able to draw straight lines as well. So all the students present in class 1 will be wearing red color clothes. Similar to that, if I say that all the students in the class 2 will be wearing green color clothes itself. So every student in the class 2 will be wearing green color clothes. Okay, then all the students in the class 3 will be wearing blue color clothes. So everybody in class 3 is wearing blue color clothes itself. All the students in the class 4 will be wearing, let's assume, orange color clothes. So everybody in class 4 will be wearing orange color clothes itself. Right, guys? Please let me know. Right? Okay. Now, so many students can be there in one class, right? Many students can be there in one class. Even one student can be there in one class as well. It is not something that is fixed, like only one student can be there in one class, right? There can be 5 students, can be 10 students, there can be 50 students as well in one class. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know. Okay, but IDs, that is roll number. Every student in the entire school will have a unique ID. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Every student in the class will be having a unique ID, right, guys? Please let me know. All the students present in this class, every student will have a unique ID. No two students, even from different classes as well, can have the same ID. So, for example, if the first student has the ID of 1, okay, so no other student in the entire school can have the ID of 1. Okay, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10, then 11, then 12, then 13, then 14, then 15, then 16, then 17, then 18, then 19, then 20. Okay, so these are our students. Okay, these are our students, guys. Every student has a unique roll number, a unique ID. Now, if I say that the student with ID 8 has been harassing me the entire class itself, the entire year, this student was always doing some shit or the other. So I wanted to take a revenge. I was like, during the entire annual day, you will be wearing golden color clothes and you will be called as the golden snitch. Okay, you will be wearing the golden color clothes and you will be called as the golden snitch, guys. Okay, so roll number 8 has been finished. Okay, his reputation for the next 12 years of his school life has tarnished. He will always be called as the golden snitch, and I will have my last laugh. Okay, so what we're going to do right away here is that now there are two rules that are getting applied. Now, student of class 8, okay, sorry, the student with roll number 8 has the class of 2, right? Student with roll number 8 has the class 2, guys, and all the students in class 2 are told to wear green color clothes, right? All the students of class 2 have been told to wear green color clothes, but I am also saying that the student with ID of 8 should be wearing golden color clothes, right, guys? Please let me know. Student with the ID of 8 should be wearing golden color clothes. Now, what cloth, okay, what cloth will this student be wearing? Now, that is the question. What cloth will this particular student be wearing right now? A big question, right? So the answer for that particular question is, what will happen if I'm saying right now that class 2 will be wearing green color clothes, but you, okay, you in particular, this particular fellow, you will be wearing golden color cloth. Of course, the you that is being pointed out from the rest of the crowd itself, that rule will be applied to that particular person, right, guys? Please do let me know. That rule will be applied to that particular person, guys. Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So two rules are getting applied to the person of roll number 8. One, that the entire class should be wearing green color clothes, as well as that particular person should be wearing golden color clothes. So the ID, the rule that is related to the ID will get applied to that particular fellow. But ID is always unique. No other student in the entire school can have the ID of 8. No other student in the entire school can have the ID of 8, guys. Now think about this school as a website. Think about this school as a website, guys. So this is our website. On our website itself, these students are your elements. Okay, these students are nothing else but your HTML tags. Okay, these students are nothing else but your HTML tags, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. These are nothing else. These are not students right now. These are HTML tags. So the first thing that you're able to see right over here is that multiple HTML tags together. So tag, this tag, this tag, this tag, this tag, and this tag. Multiple HTML tags can have the same class. Multiple HTML tags can have the same class. But one HTML tag can always have just one ID. Okay, no two HTML tags throughout the entire website can have the same ID. No two HTML tags throughout the entire website itself can have the same ID. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? So always remember one thing, the school example. Okay, everybody, school annual day function. Okay, just change the school to a website, just change the students to HTML tags, and you have figured out classes and IDs like that. You have figured out classes and IDs like that. Now we'll be looking at this. Okay, this was an intuition. We'll be looking at this from a practical standpoint as well, from coding standpoint. Okay, this is good for intuition. I hope everybody was able to understand the intuition. Even if you were not able to understand the intuition, no worries. Now we'll be doing this practically via code. So I hope that you guys are able to understand it via code itself. Okay, so there are two things that exist, that is called as classes and IDs in HTML, guys. So you guys can give any HTML tag a class. You guys can give any HTML tag an ID as well. Okay, so you can have like a particular HTML tag that has just ID, a particular HTML tag that has just class, and a particular HTML tag with class as well as ID as well. Okay, that you can give anything. You can have an HTML element without anything, just the HTML as well you can have. Okay, HTML, ID, class and ID as well. You can give it to an HTML tag. Okay, so let us give our HTML tag some classes and IDs. Okay, let's give them some classes and IDs, guys. So let us have a lot of H2 tags on our screen. Okay, let us have let's have 7 H2 tags on our screen, guys. 7 H2 tags. Okay, I think so that should be more than sufficient. Control C, Control V. Let's just change it to 4, 5, 6, and 7. We are having 7 H2 tags on our screen, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. We are having 7 H2 tags on our screen. And because we have selected the H2 tag itself, because in styles, we have selected the H2 tag itself. Okay, all our H2 tags are blue in color. All our H2 tags are blue in color. Now, what I want is the first particular tag should be red in color. The second tag should be blue in color. All the odd tags, all the odd tags 1, 3, 5, 7 should be red in color. All the even tags, that is 2, 4, and 6 should be blue in color, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. All the odd tags 1, 3, and 5 and 7 should be red in color, and all the even tags should be blue in color, guys. So what I will be doing is I'll be creating 2 classes, even and odd. I'll be creating 2 classes, guys, even and odd. And for example, the first particular element, that is the H2 element, I'll give it a class. I will give it a class of odd, guys. I'll give it a class of odd. Okay, the third element of H2, I'll again give it a class of odd, guys. Okay, I'll give it a class of odd. The fifth element as well, I will give it a class of odd, guys. And similar to that, the seventh element as well, I will give it a class of odd. Okay, I will give it a class of odd, guys, as you are able to see right over here. Okay, now I want to select this odd class, guys. I want to select this odd class. Okay, so to select this odd class, guys, what will I have to do? I don't have to select the H2 tag, guys. I don't have to select the H2 tag. Okay, I want to select the odd tag, guys. I want to select the odd tag. Okay, to select the odd tag, the code that you have to use, okay, for selecting the H2 tag, you just have to write H2. Okay, H2 right over here, and then parenthesis and whatever you want to write right over here. But to select the odd tag, because it's a class, okay, you have to write dot and then the class name. Okay, dot and then the class name, guys. So this dot is very important. So dot odd, that is how you are going to select the tag via its class name. Dot odd to select the tag using its class name, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to go into styles. I'm going to write another particular code, that is dot odd. That is how I'm going to select the class that is called as odd itself. All the elements that have the class of odd, all the students that have the class of odd, guys. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to change the color to red. Okay, I'm going to change the color to red, guys. I'm going to save this. I'm going to go back to my website. I'm going to reload my page. As you are able to see, all my all tags are now red in color because I've selected all the elements that had the class of red. I've selected all the elements that had the class of red and changed it to, sorry, class of odd and changed it to red in color. And all the H2 normal H2 elements, all the normal H2 elements are still having blue color, are still having blue color itself. Are you guys able to understand this classes? And if you're still not able to understand it, that means that you were not paying attention properly. Because after that example, you guys just need to relate it to your daily school life. Everybody here is from school. I hope that everybody is able to relate it to. That's the reason why I use the example that you guys have already been through, that you guys are able to understand the example properly itself. Okay. So now that you have understood classes, okay, now we need to understand about IDs. So for example, on this entire website, I don't like the part 4. The part 4 is the villain of this entire website itself. I want to convert the part 4 into green in color. I want to convert the part 4 into green in color, guys. Just the part 4 throughout the entire website. Okay. Never, I don't want to use green color anywhere. I just want to use it for just this part 4 itself. For that, I will be using ID. Why ID? Because first of all, I have made up my mind. Okay, I've made up my mind that anywhere throughout the entire website, I'm not going to have any particular H2 tag of green in color except this part 4. So I can use ID right over here because ID can be used only once. Okay, one ID can be used only once. Okay, you can have thousands of IDs, but all of those IDs should be different. Okay, you can have thousands of IDs. All of those IDs should be different. You can have thousands of students in a school. Okay, thousands of students in a school, 1,000 students having 1,000 different IDs. But one student will only be having one ID. No other student can have that ID. Okay, no other student can have that ID itself. Right over here, this part 4, I'm going to give it an ID of bad. Okay, so this part 4, I'm going to give it an ID of bad, guys. B-A-D, bad. Okay, that is the ID I'm going to give to H2, that is part 4 H2. Okay, now I want to select this ID, guys. Now I want to select this ID. To select this ID itself, the selector that I have to use is a hashtag. Just like you are having dot for class, similar to that, to select a ID, you want to use a hash. Okay, so hash and then the ID name. Hash and then the ID name, guys. So I've given the ID name of bad. So I'll be putting up the ID as hash bad. And then I'm going to change the color to green. Okay, I'm going to change the color to green, guys. And then I'm going to go back to my website, reload my screen, and as you are able to see, I'm having this is external CSS part 4 as green in color. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. This is very important, guys. IDs and classes are something that you guys will be using on a daily basis. Okay, on a daily basis, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great, guys. Amazing. Now the time is getting over. So before ending of the class, I want you guys to understand something. Okay, I want you guys to understand something very clearly. Okay, everybody is listening to me right now. I'm talking about the attendance. If you're not listening to me, your attendance will be cancelled. Okay, you don't know. You will not get the attendance itself. Okay. Are you guys listening to me? Please let me know. This is related to the attendance. Today there were 2 attendances, guys. I've already taken up the first attendance. Start writing in the live chat that the first attendance was already taken. Those students who have not filled up the first attendance, if you are filling up the second attendance as well, today your attendance is 0. If you have not filled up the first attendance and you are filling up the second attendance, today you were absent. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Even if you are filling up the second attendance but you have not filled up the first attendance, your attendance for today is 0. No attendance will be given to you for today. No attendance will be given to you for today, guys. 0. If the first attendance hasn't been filled, Even if you're filling up the second attendance, today your attendance is 0. Okay, everybody understands this? Somebody please write it down in the live chat so that the people who are not listening to me, just reading the live chat, are also able to see this. Okay, the people who are not listening to me, just seeing it in the live chat, please write it down for them as well so that they are able to see this. Okay, please write it down for them so that they are also able to see this. Okay, guys. So those people who have not filled up the first attendance, if you are filling up the second attendance as well, your attendance is 0. Your attendance is 0 for today. If you want to make sure that you are able to get, see, we make sure we are also humans. We understand that it is not possible for somebody to attend 7 after 7 days of classes. So we give a relaxation of 1 day. We give you a relaxation of 1 day, guys. So from tomorrow, if you are filling up the attendance properly, you will get the certificates. 1 day relaxation we get. For today, your attendance is 0. Okay, understand this. For today, we have already taken up 1 attendance. Okay, those guys who are not filling up the attendance, they are not going to get the certificates. For today, your attendance is 0. Okay, I'm not going to give the second attendance today. There's no second attendance today. We have already taken up the attendance, guys. There's no second attendance today. So from tomorrow, be on time in the class. You will get the attendance. Don't be in the class. Try to be smart with me. Try to come up in the class, fill up the attendance and leave. You're not going to get anything. Okay. So see guys, I'm taking up boot camps for 2 years. I know how to handle students. I'm not dumb. In Google as well, I used to teach right over there. Okay. For 1.5 years, I used to teach for Google. So I know how to handle students. So today the attendance has been done. Okay. We have taken up 1 attendance. We are very happy with that. Okay. Be on time from tomorrow's class. You will get your certificates. Don't be on time from tomorrow's class. You're not going to get shit from me. Okay, you are here to learn. You can be here to learn. If you're not here to learn, you can move on with your life. Okay, like I said, guys, again, 1 attendance can be forgiven. No issues in that. 1 day's attendance, if you're still not able to get it, no issues. We are still human beings. We are able to understand. Maybe by somebody, some mistake has happened. Okay, but from tomorrow onwards, be live in the class, be present in the class, fill up your attendance every single day. You will get your certificates. Okay, fill 1 day of attendance. If it is missing, we will handle that for you. We are good people. We'll handle that for you guys. You don't have to worry about it. From tomorrow, be present live in the class. The attendance has been taken up. Guys, you can start leaving. Okay, thank you so much, guys. You guys can start leaving. The class is over. The class is over. You guys can start leaving. The attendance has been taken up for today. Okay, those people who have already filled up the attendance can start leaving, guys. The attendance link, the class has been done. The attendance has been taken up in the start of the class itself. Okay, there's no other attendance today. So for those guys who are coming up at the end of the class itself to find out the attendance, guys, the attendance is already done. So please come to the class at the starting itself. Be on time for the class. Only then you are going to get the certificates, otherwise not. Okay. Are you guys able to understand? The class is over, guys. The class is over. I'm just being here to tell those students who are coming up at the end of the class that the attendance is done. Otherwise, tomorrow they will be harassing me and you saying that the attendance was not taken, sir, yesterday. The attendance was not taken, sir. Okay, the attendance is done, guys, for today. Okay, the attendance is done. The class is over. Okay, we took the attendance at the start of the class itself, and I'm not going to take up the second attendance for today. Okay, the attendance is done. You don't have to worry about it. So for those guys who have not filled up their attendance, who missed their attendance, who are not present in the class, who are not focusing in the class itself, for those guys, 1 attendance, if you guys are missing, we will handle that for you. Okay, 1 attendance if you guys are missing, will handle that for you. I'm giving you a last warning. Guys. Be on time from tomorrow's class. We'll give you guys the certificate. If you're not there in the class, you're thinking you will get the certificates. It's not going to happen. It's not at all going to happen, guys. Okay, be on class in the class. Only then you're going to get the certificate. 7:30 we'll start our classes on. Be on time for the classes itself. Okay, so the attendance link is done. The class is over. We have completed our attendance for today, guys. You guys can leave. Okay, you guys can leave, guys. Okay, for those guys who are asking where can we get the PPT, so in the description of the video itself, we have our Discord link. Okay, you can join us using the Discord link, guys, and there you will be able to get the certificates. The PPTs. I will tell you guys in tomorrow's class. Do not worry about it. Notes. Okay, I will show it to you guys right now itself. So this is your video that you guys are currently watching, guys. Okay, this is the video that you guys are currently watching. Let me open it for you. So this is the video that you guys are currently watching right over here. In the description of the video itself, okay, in the description of the video itself, you guys will be able to see the link to the Discord channel right over here. Okay, this is the link for the Discord channel, guys. I'm telling you where you can find the PPT. I'm telling you guys where you will find the PPT, guys. Right over here, the video that you guys are currently watching. So this is the video that you guys are currently watching. In the description of the video itself, you guys are having your link to the Discord channel. Just open this up. Okay, so I'm copying the link address and opening it up using another account of mine. So I'm opening it up in the other account of mine. So as you're able to see, I'm going to the website. This is the Discord channel for, okay, so I don't know why is it not working. Because the Discord link is not working. So I will rectify it tomorrow, guys. I think so the Discord link is not working. So I will rectify it tomorrow. Do not worry about it. Tomorrow I'll put up a new link right over here. I think so the link turned off. No worries in that. Okay. Like I said, guys, those guys who have failed to fill the attendance link today, the attendance has already been taken up. Okay, if you have failed to fill the attendance link today, no issues. No issues. One attendance link, if you are missing, we will help you guys out with that. Okay, do not worry about it. We will consider to give you guys certificates even at 6 out of 7 days worth of attendance. But from tomorrow's class, be on time. There's nothing else that you can do. The attendance is taken up for today. Okay, so from tomorrow, guys, be on time. If you're coming on time, you're filling out all the attendance from tomorrow onwards, then only you will be able to get the certificates, otherwise not. Thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Then for the notes, the link is not working. I will paste a new link tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at 7:30. Thank you, guys. Thank you.